from Alki. Spectacular on this Labor Day. Glad you're with us. This is Mariner Baseball from Seattle, Washington, where it's the Safeco Field. The Boston Red Sox. These folks are streaming in to see this ball club on its second trip into Seattle. Mariners playing a lot better baseball since the last time these teams got together. It's the Red Sox and the Mariners, first of three. Dave Shams, Mike Flowers, and Luge Sports Crew. Sun-splashed Labor Day here in Seattle, and hope you are enjoying it safe and sound with your loved ones today. Let's take a look at the batting order that Jason Vargas will face from the Boston Red Sox.
Not a familiar-looking Red Sox lineup as Sirocco will lead things off. Then it's Ellsbury. Dustin Pedroia, the veteran, in the lineup, has a 13-game hitting streak, hitting .370 over that time. Then it's Cody Ross leading the club in home runs. Now then it's Gomez, Lavarnway, Aviles, Kalich, and Iglesias rounding out the 9 for the Red Sox. Some unusual names in there this time of the year. Take a look at the numbers for Jason Vargas on the year. Looking for his 14th win of the season. For Jason, a 3.90 ERA. He will go over 200 innings pitched this year.
First pitch is outside to Pedro Sirocco. The umpiring crew we had over the weekend, they stay over for one more day. Pitch up by Ron Culpus, got home plate. Darryl Cousins at first, Jim Wolf at second, and Alan Porter at third. 65 degrees here at Safeco Field. First strike of the ball game. Mariners coming off their first win against the Angels here at Safeco. 2-1 victory yesterday behind Hisashi Iwakuma, Tom Wilhelmsen. A couple of home runs by Montero and Peguero. Swing and a miss. Good win for the Mariners. Ended the Angels' 5-game winning streak. Meanwhile, the Red Sox struggling mightily. It's been a disastrous West Coast trip. Sirocco K's start the ball game after getting ahead in the count.
Good start for Jason Vargas. No need for the defense yet, but let's take a look at it this afternoon. Peguero moves from right over to left field. Goodyear is in center. Eric Thane's getting the start out in right field. And on the infield, Kyle Seager at third place made a great play in last night's game. Ryan and Ackley playing up the middle, smoked the first baseman, and Miguel Olivo gets the call behind the plate this afternoon. See what he did against the Red Sox earlier this year, back in July 1st. Pitched well, 8 innings, giving up just 1 earned run. 117 pitches in that outing.
In that series, there's strike one to Jacoby Ellsbury. In that series, Red Sox and the Mariners split a 4-game set, June 28th to July 1st. Seattle won the first game on Thursday night behind Felix Hernandez. Remember, that was a 13 strikeout performance, 1-0 Mariners. Game 2, Red Sox won at 5-0. Aaron Cook, 81 pitches in 2 hours and 18 minutes. Game 3, 3-2 Mariners. Sean Kelly got the win. That was in 11 innings. And in the 4th game on July 1st, that was a 2-1 Boston win. Dave, you talked about Vargas playing well, a soft liner. And Ellsbury is retired. And so much has changed, as you know, with these Boston Red Sox since these two teams last got together.
Good pitch from Jason. Gets in on the hands of Ellsbury. A soft line drive to Justin Smoke. Easy play for him to handle.
Yeah, at the trade deadline, Adrian Gonzalez going to the Dodgers, along with Carl Crawford, Josh Beckett. Here's Dustin Pedroia, one of the holdovers from the last time we got together. I'm looking at the scorecard from that first game of that last series. Tried to push a bunt, goes foul. Ortiz is on the DL. Adrian Gonzalez gone. Middlebrooks is hurt. Nava's not starting today. Kelly Shopik's with the Mets now. Nick Punto's with the Dodgers.
A lot of changes. Here we are, first week of September, Dave. And you have to go back a long way to find a Red Sox team at this point in the year where they had 6 guys in their lineup with 20 RBIs or less. 6 guys, 20 RBIs or less starting today.
Talking to some of the guys I know on the Boston beat. So this is basically now major leaguers. This guy Pedroia, Ellsbury, and Ross. Everybody else, for the most part, a 4A player. Deep drive, left center field. That little guy can generate some power, can he? One hop into the pen. A double for Pedroia. Little Petey with his 33rd double. two-out base runner for the Red Sox.
Take a look at our McDonald Supermo. Last pitch in the middle of the plate. Pedroia hammers it out into left center field. Gutierrez was shading him towards right center. Wasn't able to run this one down as it bounces off the warning track and goes over the fence for a ground rule double.
33rd double, team leader in that category. Pedroia leads in average at bats, runs, hits, total bases, and stolen bases. His 1,000th career hit. Cody Ross. Let's make one to him. Cody had a good series last time they were in.
And you can see his numbers against the Mariners this year. .318 average with 1 home run.
Point 2 here to Ross. Most home runs against lefties. Cody Ross. Good, solid, very consistent. Played with the Giants a couple of years ago, won a World Series ring. Vargas has him 0-2.
Jason will use a fastball. He'll be 88 to 90 miles an hour. Has the great changeup. Will throw that at any time. Also use a cutter, an occasional breaking ball to the left-handed hitters.
0-2 strikes with Pedroia at second. Ben Sherrington, the GM. John Henry, one of the co-owners here with the Red Sox. A lot of speculation coming into this game that Bobby Valentine might get fired. What did he say to the media when they all filed in this morning?
I bet you all thought that I wouldn't be here today.
Well, he's here. Embattled, to say the least. 2-2. Punch the other way, opposite field. Charging is Thames. Pedroia around, headed home. Here's the throw. It's off wide. 1-0 Boston. Cody Ross continues to haunt the Mariners. A 2-out RBI single. 69th run batted in for Cody Ross. And Pedroia scoring his 72nd run.
And it wasn't hit hard. Pitch off the end of the bat. It's actually a good pitch down and away off the plate. Give Ross some credit here as he goes the other way with this pitch. A soft line drive into right field. Pedroia's speed. Thames not able to throw him out. For Jason Vargas, looking for his 14th win. If he's able to get it, he will be the first Seattle Mariners pitcher with 14 wins since 2003 who wasn't Felix Hernandez.
Believe
It's been a long time for the Mariners starters to get into that area.
Mauro Gomez is the hitter, first baseman.
Gomez on the year, 304, 1 home run, 8 RBIs, only 56 at bats for him.
Highly touted youngster. Drives this one. Right field. Gomez, the International League MVP a year ago. So Vargas gives up a couple of hits and a run. Cody Ross with a big RBI for Boston. The Mariners coming to bat. Glad you're with us. Happy Labor Day, everybody. 27th, Cody Ross hit an upper deck home run here at Safeco Field, part of a 5-0 Boston win. He has Boston in front 1-0 here. Let's take a look at the Mariner batting order that will face Clay Buchholz.
The starting lineups brought to you by Chevron. Dustin Ackley will lead things off. There's Gutierrez, Seager, Jaso. Smoke Thames in the lineup again. He will hit 6th. Olivo, Peguero. Good day yesterday. Had a home run. Couple of base hits for Peguero, so good to see him back in the lineup. Then Brendan Ryan will hit 9th. Numbers for Clay Buchholz on the year. 11-game winner. Looking for his 12th win. 4.5 ERA. 152 innings pitched from 101 strikeouts. 49 walks for Buchholz. He has a good fastball. Will use a curve effectively. Has command issues at times. See if the Mariners are patient with him here early in the ball game.
Buchholz from the first base side of the rubber. Next to Ackley in there for called strike one. Ackley at 232, 10 homers, 46 runs batted in, 2 for 4 yesterday. Buchholz, the leading winner in the ball club with 11 wins. Dubront is second with 10. Buchholz 5 years, 2 days ago, threw a no-hitter against Anaheim. 1-1.
Boston Red Sox have really struggled. Losers of 6 in a row coming into this game today.
Come back 2-2.
Look at their overall numbers offensively. 4th in average, 2nd in runs scored, 1st in doubles, 8th in home runs, 4th in slugging, 6th in on base percentage. But
be willing to bet that's a big fall off second half.
Yeah, it is, and it's not the same team that's put those numbers up.
You bet. 3-2.
You can see what they've done on the road trip. 0-6 on the trip. Runs per game, 2.5 runs per game. The Red Sox team doing that. That's unreal. And look at how bad they've been outscored. 54-15 on the road trip. ERA just under 10.
One of those games in Oakland, the A's put up 20 on them, and they kept adding on as the game got deeper. Two here to Ackley. Hard, but right down to the first baseman, Gomez. 1 out.
Look at the rest of the defense for the Red Sox this afternoon. In the outfield, you have Kalish in left. Ellsbury, good to see him back in the lineup. He's out in center field. Cody Ross, the right fielder. Sirocco at third. Iglesias and Pedroia playing up the middle. Gomez. Fine young looking first baseman for the Red Sox. Then the Lavarnia way will do the catching. See what Buchholz has done against the Mariners. Pitched well. 1-0 record in the 2 outings. ERA at a 2.92.
This is his first outing here at Safeco Field. Second, Gutierrez stands in. Looks at the strike. Gutierrez failed for 3. Middle portion of a nice long homestand here for the Mariners. 1-2 against the Angels, 3 here with Boston, 3 with the A's coming up. Looking back, ground ball. Iglesias throws over to Gomez. Out number 2. Here's Angie Minton.
Guys, over in the AL East, just 3.5 games separated the Yankees from the Tampa Bay Rays. Those two teams going at it today, and it was all tied up at 3 in the 8th inning. But that's when former Mariner Chris Jimenez, with Ryan Roberts on second base, unties it under the glove of Robinson Cano. Roberts comes around to score, and the Rays squeeze by the Yankees. 4-3 is the way it ends, and this lead shrinks when you're playing each other. Guys, back upstairs to you.
All right, Angie, thank you very much. Baltimore just a game out. We're going to see the Orioles here in town. Next time the Mariners come home. Mariners, after this homestand, have 3 at Toronto, 3 at Texas. Then the Orioles come in for 3, and there's going to be, at the rate it's going now, loads riding on that game. Baltimore wins at Toronto this afternoon, 4-0. 0-1, they count to Kyle Seager. That'll get down for a base hit. Mariners home run RBI guy and Mr. Consistency, Kyle Seager, with the 2-out single.
Buchholz should be a good matchup for Kyle. He likes to hit the ball at the middle the other way with the 2-seamer from Buchholz, and this right here, the 12-6 curveball, able to stay back on it. Only 77 miles an hour. Good look for him. McDonald Supermos. Kyle hits the line drive into left field.
Brings up John Jaso. Best batting average among the regulars for the Mariners. Clutch entire season after that rocky start in spring training. Started hitting the last few days of spring training. He has earned a lot of trust from manager Eric Wedge. The longer the beard, the better he hits.
That's been true. Certainly has worked out for him. Overall, 272 with 8 home runs on the year for Jaso.
This Rasputin nameplate, I understand, is en route.
I think it is amazing. You forget sometimes. You go all the way back to spring training. We weren't sure if he was even going to make the team. And if he made the team, where was he going to play? And here he is today, playing every day, hitting in the middle of the lineup.
Game number 88 for John. Game 136 for the Mariners. Slicing fly ball deep into the gap. Giving a chase and making a catch. Ryan Kalish. Well done. Mariners get no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 1-0 Boston after 1 inning. With a great deal to catch Mariners baseball. The next event coming up tomorrow, 7:10 start time against these Sox. You're going to get $5 off view level seats, $10 off main level seats. You show your valid military ID at the Safeco Field box office or any Mariners team store. Love supporting the military. Love to see those folks out here at the ballpark. Ryan Lavarnway, Mike Aviles, and Ryan Kalish here in the second inning against Jason Vargas. Changeup. Jason Vargas, the July American League Pitcher of the Month. What a record. 5-0 with a 1.64. Right?
Followed that up with a pretty good start in August. The last 2 outings in August go well for Jason, so he's trying to get back on track. And he's in line to pitch over 200 innings again. And a durable left-hander, and had a pretty good season overall. ERA under 4 coming into this one.
Exploded that bat. Seager charges. Marnier, catcher, not a speedster. Easy out.
Just like a good cut fastball from Jason Vargas, in on the hands, well in on the hands of Lavarnway. See Kyle cutting across. Routine play.
every team that comes in here, or anytime we're on the road, talk to other players, broadcasters, or writers. I like that Seeger kid. Here's Mike Aviles, DHing today.
He's had such a solid year this year. Not just hitting, but in the field also. He's been really good at third base. Made a great play again yesterday. I think he's just been steady, and that's the thing that you like. And as you look at him forward after getting his first full season in, start thinking about some of the numbers that he might put up over the next few years, you have to be excited about it.
Popped up, smoke. That's no play.
I think he's one of the young guys that Eric Wedge has that going into the winter, he's not real worried about Kyle and what to expect from him coming into spring training next year and what he's going to produce for him.
When they hand out that sheet, it'll just say, see you on whatever report date is.
Yeah.
Just keep doing what you're doing. You're okay.
He put in a lot of work last winter.
Yep.
You know, we talked about it in spring training a lot, but wanted to hit for a little more power, and he certainly has shown that with the 15 home runs that he's hit this year and a bunch of doubles. But you're absolutely right. Just leave it up to him to take care of his business. It's always a nice thing. That's something that Eric Wedge has tried to do this year and has done it in a number of places as far as his lineup goes, and guys that he can kind of narrow that number down from where he was at last year on guys he has to stay on top of. Good pitch.
Inside, said Ron Culpa. Full count. Aviles bailing all the way. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 2 for Vargas. 2 down here in the second inning.
In our McDonald's Supermo, see the grip from Jason Vargas. Good pitch. Pitch running away. Change up from Jason.
Ryan Kalish, left fielder. Vargas last time out against the Sox, 8 innings, 5 hits, 1 run. It was earned, 2 walks, make it 6 strikeouts and 117 pitches. No decision. Good night goes to Alan Porter, 1-1. His batting averages for the Sox are way down from what they were. Of course, now he shoots one through the hole. No play here for Ryan. Base hit. To give you an idea how things have changed since these clubs began their last series on June 28th, the Sox have gone 22-38 since then. Mariners have gone 33-25.
Totally different looking club, the Red Sox. Not to mention some of the turmoil that has gone on in their clubhouse this year.
Dustin Pedroia, when I was asking him about it, just shook his head. We will fight through it, but there has not been a lot of laughs. Jose Iglesias is the hitter, playing in his 6th game. Started at shortstop 5 of the last 7 games.
Looking for his first hit. He's 0 for 14.
Vargas got a 1-1 count to Iglesias, named by Baseball America the best defensive infielder in the Sox farm system over the last 3 years. Mariners are 29-19 since the All-Star break, 2nd best mark in the American League behind the A's. 4.5 behind the A's during that time. 2-1 the count.
The A's have really been unconscious when you're thinking about it. 702 clip winning percentage since the All-Star break.
Nuts.
As you mentioned, the Mariners are 2nd with a 604.
Down the line. Looking at the box score from that Friday game where the A's scored 20 on the Red Sox. That happened through 6. It was already 9-1 Athletics. They put up a 9 spot in the 7th inning. 2 more in the 8th.
The A's, I think, hit 5 home runs in that game.
Crazy. Reddick, Donaldson, Moss, and Contreras. 2-2. 36 pitches for 5 outs for Vargas thus far. 1-0 on a Cody Ross 2-out single in the first inning. Strike 3 call. Nice pitching by Vargas, his 3rd strikeout. Sox are done in the second. Smoke, Thames, and Olivo when we get back. Cody Ross tomorrow wrap up the summer with a salmon bake at Safe Go Field, catered by one of the Northwest premier chef, the one, the only, Tom Douglas. For only $15 a plate, you're going to receive applewood grilled salmon, collard greens, potato salad, and more. Plus, you're going to enjoy a pregame happy hour drink special. It all takes place at tomorrow's 7:10 start game here at Safe Go Field against the Sox. So join Tom Douglas's salmon bake and meet the chef himself. Get your tickets. Safe Go Field box office. Tom Douglas will join us on the pregame show tomorrow. Smoke caught in between there, 1-1. Smoke, Thames, and Olivo coming up here in the bottom of the second.
Justin was 1 for 3 yesterday. Also had a walk. Red Sox put the shift on for Justin.
Two and one. Smoke seeing Buckholz for the first time. Buckholz, a 2010 All-Star. Back in 06 and 07 was the Red Sox minor league pitcher of the year. Smoke 3 for 10 on the homestand. Got a hit in each of the 3 games in the Angels series. Two and two.
Good swing by Justin. Changeup up and out over the plate. Probably a ball, but he put a good swing on it. And there you can see on the tracer it was up.
2 and 2. Under his hands, familiar pattern we see all the time. Full count. Top of second at Oakland. Angels lead at 2-0. On deck, Eric Thames. Out. First strikeout. Buckholz. One down here in the second inning brings up Eric Thames.
Well, after that changeup that Justin fouled off, he came right back with 2 fastballs inside, tied Justin up, wasn't able to get to it. That one looked like a cut fastball.
Here's Eric Thames, started in Saturday's 5-2 loss to the Angels. 1-0 for 3, struck out 3 times and had a sacrifice. Here's Chambers trying to get him to lay off the high fastball.
We saw that on the road. It started with Eric. They started throwing fastballs up in the zone. He was either swinging through them or fouling them back and getting himself in a hole. Time to grab that visor and pull it down a little bit, get you looking down in the zone. He'll take that pitch. It's a tough pitch for most left-handers to try to get to. High fastball.
And he's gone on 3 pitches. Tag applied by Lavarnway. 2 down. Back-to-back Ks by Clay Buchholz. Picks up Miguel Olivo. 0 for 2 on Thursday is the DH.
After the base hit from Seager in the first inning on the curveball, Buchholz is pretty much gone with his fastball and his changeup. Throwing the fastball inside and working in his changeup.
Olivo 1 for 3 against Buchholz. Outside, ball 1.
Miguel looking to be the 6th Mariner to get into double digits in the home run category. Montero, Seager, Saunders, Smoke, and Ackley all with double-digit home runs. Miguel at 9.
1-0 pitch. Popped it up. Short left field into the sun field for Kalish with the glasses on. Makes the catch. 1-2-3 inning for Buchholz. 2 complete. Here, Safe Go Field. Cody Ross's first inning single the difference.
Mariners Baseball on Road Sports is brought to you by Northern Quest Casino, Spokane's newest destination resort. By the Puyallup Fair. Catch the Justin Boots playoffs of the Puyallup Pro Rodeo, presented by O'Reilly, September 7th to the 9th. And by Whitmer Brothers Brewing, craft brewing in Portland, Oregon since 1984. Guys?
All right, Angie, thank you very much. I'm sure a lot of the Boston media and maybe some natives of New England are feeling good about hearing this song In Between Innings, playing Sweet Emotion by Aerosmith, the Boston superstar Hall of Fame rock and roll band. Jason Vargas and the Mariners down 1-0. Top of the third. We'll have to top the order. Pedro Sirocco, Jacoby Ellsbury, Dustin Pedroia. Sirocco is ahead in the count 2-0, then struck out leading off the ball game. Lays down a bunt. It will go foul.
We showed you the run differential for the Red Sox in that 3-game series against the A's. 33-5 they were beat. It's the worst in their history. Tells you how things have gone for them.
Yeah. Recent history has been really good. They had a lot of bad errors as well. Man, that's really horrible. And I'm sure they're handling it quite well in New England.
I'm sure they are.
Talked to one of the beat writers. He said the flames coming out of the radio when he tuned to WEEI, big sports station up there. Swing and a miss.
It'll be one of the clubs that'll be fun to watch over the course of the winter and what they're going to do after they dumped all that payroll onto the Dodgers.
Ben Sherrington, the GM, is here, met with the media. First words, this is hard to watch. It's hard for everyone, but he's got to get the work done, show up the next day. So that effort and preparation satisfactory, but we're just not playing well. He did go, tag applied, strikeout. Number 4 for Jason Vargas. Second time he gets Sirocco.
He's really done a nice job here early in the game of mixing in his pitches. It was a good changeup after a couple of fastballs inside.
Talking to Boston people, we said, here's the guy they have got to get going. And it's Jacoby Ellsbury, way off his usual pace. I had his share of injuries the last year and a half, 2 years. Oh!
There were a lot of rumors about him getting traded. Didn't happen, obviously.
Soft liner to Smoke last time up.
43 pitches for Jason.
1-1 pitch. Comebacker. Vargas will take his time. 2 down.
Did a good job working ahead. 9 first pitch strikes to the 11 batters that he has faced.
Here's Pedroia. Got a 2-out double and scored on the Cody Ross RBI single in the first. Last bunch of years, 5'7". Boy, does he generate a lot of pop. Saw a highlight earlier in the month, actually late last month, at Fenway, and he hit a home run straight away center field over the triangle. You played there. You know how much of a pop that is.
Yeah.
2-0. Two outs, nobody on here in the third. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Full slate of action here on Labor Day. A lot of finals. Keep you updated on games still in progress. Already 7 finals from back east. 2-2. Locked it up. Thames is under it. Good inning for Vargas. It goes 1-2-3 in the third. Mariners down a run. We're going to see Peguero, Ryan, and Ackley here at Safeco Field. Safeco Field appearance. Red Sox lead at 1-0. Cody Ross, the first inning RBI single. Good looking day, nice breeze, very comfortable. Flags in left field, blowing hard towards center field. Carlos Piguero will lead it off. Home run yesterday. Locks this one up. Third baseman taking charge. Wow, cuts it in the palm of his hand. Sirocco for the out. Here's Angie Mente.
Guys, right now the Baltimore Orioles have a wild card slot. The question is, will they keep it down the stretch? They were up north taking on the Toronto Blue Jays. And in the fifth inning of this one, J.J. Hardy gets a hold of one, drives a shot down the left field line. That brings in Nick Markakis. It's Hardy's 25th double of the season. The Orioles beat the Blue Jays 4-0 in our Sterling Bank score from around the league. So it doesn't look like they're ready to give that wild card slot up yet, guys.
Not even close. Here's Brendan Ryan. Wild card standings brought to you by Subway. Surprise on the line. Oakland, game and a half on top of Baltimore. Tampa Bay with a victory today over the Yankees. Detroit, L.A., Mariners 10.5.
Oakland won 9 in a row for the Oakland A's. Playing well. Right now they have the Angels in town down in Oakland. They're in the third inning. The Angels up 2-0 in the third. 9 wins in a row for the A's.
Something else. They'll be here Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Come on out. Ryan behind 0-2. Gets timeout. There are your standings. Rangers continue to roll. They've already won today, 8-4 at Kansas City behind Yu Darvish, who's now 14-9.
Had a no-hitter working into the 6th inning. I don't know how far he went with it, but like he was pitching well, something that the Rangers, I'm sure, are thrilled with.
Home runs by Soto, Hamilton, and Beltre for the Rangers. One out, nobody on. 0-2 here to Ryan. Now call. Easy hop, Sirocco. 2 outs. Early on, but he's got it working pretty well. Just the one hit today. Kyle Seager, a 2-out single in the first.
Looks like he has a heavy sinker going today. Good run on his fastball and is using his changeup effectively. Not as many curveballs as we've seen from him in the past. That may change as the game moves on, but right now with his sinker and his changeup, pitching well.
Ball one to Ackley. Rounded out the first. That away. 2-0. Reno. National League Houston beat Pittsburgh at Pittsburgh 5-1. Cardinals 5-4 over the Mets, top of the 8th in St. Louis. Giants 4-0 at home against Arizona, bottom 3. Strike. I believe it was Mr. Verlander last night. Beat the White Sox. Got a tie now. Verlander goes to 13-7, 4-2 win in Detroit against the White Sox.
I watched some of that last night. He looked good.
High fly ball. Medium right field. They catch Cody Ross, and with quick dispatch again, Clay Buchholz turns away the Mariners.
Today's Tracer Technology is brought to you by the Emerald Queen Casino, the entertainment capital of the Northwest.
Get some sun here today with the proper covering and everything. Enjoy yourself with the family on this Labor Day. Hope everything's going well with you at home on this great holiday that augurs the beginning of school. You parents, stand and cheer.
Wednesday morning.
Mike Flowers, everybody.
Wednesday morning.
Remember that smile well. Bye-bye. Nice hang there by Smoke. I get Cody Ross.
Dealing with the sun today, shielding his eyes, trying to get a little different angle on as he turns sideways and puts his glove up to shield the sun. He's able to hang with it. Makes a play.
Brings up Mauro Gomez.
That's a good shot of it right there. You can see the little shadow that he can put over his eyes, help himself out.
Nice job fielding down at first base. Good job digging out. There haven't been a lot of low throws, but he's done a real good job stretching out to go get them.
You know what? There's probably been more than you and I both have noticed, but because he's picked them all, you don't notice them as much.
Fair enough.
You know, he's really done a good job. We haven't seen many get past him, that's for sure. The great diving play he made to his right. Was that yesterday or the day before?
Day before.
Yeah, one of the better plays you're going to see.
Had to have it, too.
Yeah, critical point in the game.
Mauro Gomez fly to right his first time. One and two, the count. Center field. Gutierrez, 100. 2 outs.
Bring up LaVarn Way, the catcher. Grounded out to the third baseman his first time up.
That's the precinct covered by Mr. Gutierrez in center field. Gap-to-gap coverage. From our vantage point, we're looking right at him. And he gets a great jump every time.
He's one of the few outfielders that I've seen that when he gets ready, when the pitch is thrown, he looks like an infielder. He gets, he gets a little bit lower and gets ready like an infielder does. When most of them are a little more casual about it, which is
he's bouncing on the balls of his feet.
Yeah, he's ready to go, like you see from the infielders.
Fighting his son is Peguero. Goody coming over to help him. Goody takes charge and makes the play. I tell you what.
Leave it to the goal.
That's it, baby. Goody, help. Help, please. 1-0 Red Sox. if you're a Mariner corner outfielder, there's the ultimate insurance protection.
Watch him take a look at Peguero. He knows he's in trouble right there and runs over and calls him off of it. Peguero saying thank you very much.
That so often happens in baseball. Here he is leading off.
I thought it was great. Hit the break that he was able to get on it, and then the fact that he took a look after 2 or 3 steps when he had a beat on it, taking a look at Peguero. Certainly had to run a lot further than Peguero did, but he had a better angle on it to call him off.
Been in that situation before where it's like, oh man, please get here, because I'm going to give it if I got no chance, then I'm going to try.
Well, as a third baseman, I spent a year playing with Omar.
There you go.
Never had to worry about it. And the minute it went up, he called it.
Smart. Hey, Mike, get out of the way.
Yeah, that's all right. Have another sunflower seed and let Omar go do his thing.
He's still playing. It's time to get thrown out at the plate. He took a heck of a blow from the catcher the other day and ended the game.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
It looked like he was okay, though.
Got ragdolled, though.
Yeah. Well, he's not the biggest guy.
Well, Colt, so
at this point, you would think he'd try to avoid that.
How about that, right? 45? 44?
44.
Chopper going to run like heck. Can he make it? Yes. Base hit. Sirocco never got a good grip on it. Base hit for Gutierrez, the second Mariner base hit this afternoon.
Well, they don't all have to be line drive. This is a swinging bunt. Sirocco coming in. Couldn't get anything on the throw. Looked like his timing with his steps were a little bit off. That'll be a base hit for Franklin. Mariners in the second half of the season, part of their success, that they've been more aggressive running the bases. They've tried to steal more. Franklin certainly has done that since he's rejoined the club.
3 for 4. Base stealing attempts. Here's Seager. Got the first Mariner hit, 2 outs in the first.
Next pitch will be number 40 for Buchholz, so he's also been efficient.
Two and 0. Red Sox lead on a first inning RBI single with 2 outs by Cody Ross, followed a Dustin Pedroia double, ground rule double, deep left center field. Covering up that right side of his face. Last time he saw the Red Sox, it was Morales, hard-throwing right-hander. He didn't duck. He got hit in the back of the head and cost him about a month and a half. Concussion syndrome. Turns his head away. Seager ahead in the count, 2-0.
Real good swing and a fastball up, probably at the top of the strike zone. There you can see it, that third pitch.
Two and 1. Inside. Hitting. Ron Culpa said it hit him. So the Mariners have something brewing here in the fourth.
This looks like the cut fastball, a little bit too much run on it as it goes inside to Kyle. He moves back from it. It just grazes the elbow pad. but that's enough to get him to first base.
Nobody out and 2 on. Jaso was doing a lot of first pitch swinging yesterday. And very aggressive against Weaver. Mariners beating Jared Weaver second time this season. 2-1 victory. John going 1 for 4 yesterday. 1-0. It's through the home base hit. Gutierrez coming around third, getting a big wave on. Cody Ross, the right fielder, throw to the plate, not in time. Tie the ball game at 1-1. All the way to third is Seager. John Jaso coming up big again for the Mariners. His 44th RBI. Brand new ball game here in the fourth.
Gets cut fastball, trying to get in on his hands. Gets just enough of it to hit it through the infield. See that pitch, see where it hits, see if it gets it to the barrel. In on the label. Strong enough to hit it through the right side of the infield. Gutierrez come around and score, and Kyle Seager moves around to third.
Cody Ross was involved in a couple of throws to home last time the Sox were in. Smoke struck out on a 3-2 pitch his first time. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Past the diving Pedroia. Mariners lead 2-1. Going to third. Jaso. He's in there safely. Throw offline. RBI single for Justin Smoke. Mariners take the lead. Smoke with his 41st RBI. And as always, aggressive base running by John Jaso.
An aggressive hitting by Smoke. Jumps on a first pitch changeup. Looked like a pretty good pitch. Maybe on the corner, just off the outside corner. Justin reaches out and hooks it through the right side. Looking from our McDonald's Super Mo. Okay, so that's the reason why it was a closer play at third. He had to wait for the ball to get by him. I didn't see that when it went live, but the throw fortunately offline, so Jaso able to slide into third safely. Mariners have some action again. See Jeff Dass, third base coach, waving for him to slide wide of the bag. He's watching the throw. You can see it was going to be the inside as Jaso slide outside. He changed places with Kyle Seager, and the Mariners now have the lead.
4 consecutive hitters have reached base. Infield hit, hit by a pitch. RBI single to right, RBI single to right. Eric Thames trying to keep it going. He struck out his first time on 3 pitches. Getting away from the first baseman. No advancement by Jaso. Gomez. Good handle on the low throw.
Surprised sometimes why pitchers do that. I certainly wouldn't expect Smoke to go anywhere right now at first base, but yet they throw over there. The only thing that's going to happen is you make a mistake.
All one, Derek. Nobody out. Talk a lot about the Angels and the Rays doing a good job going first to third. Terrific example here by the Mariners. Seager and Jaso doing that today.
No surprise, Jaso coming from the Rays. You know, he was brought up that way. We've talked about Jaso this year as far as his overall base running and being aware of where the fielders are, and when ball is hit, he usually gets one of the better jumps. And again, the only reason why he was even close at third is because he had to wait for the ball to go past him. Well, we've seen that from him all year.
2-0.
Thames helping Buchholz out a little bit there. That pitch was in off the plate. 2-0. Decided he was going to take a chance that Buchholz would throw a fastball in the strike zone. Didn't happen.
Two and one. Twits Ball Club with a lead now, 2-1, trying to get more. Ball Club battling Clay Buckholz and a no decision his last start. 2 starts ago, a loss. Both of those games against the Angels. Reaches out. Is that going to be deep enough? No. As Ellsbury comes in. Jaso bluffs, draws a throw, and it gets through. Smoke's going to get down to second. Here comes Jaso. Plank. He's in safely. 3-1 Mariners. Smoke down to second. They drew the throw.
That's the key, Dave, is the fact that he broke hard and made Ellsbury make a throw. Take a look at it. Here comes the throw from Ellsbury. You can see how hard he breaks from third. Stops, but by then the ball is in the air. And it gets by the catcher, which you just can't let happen. And as soon as he sees that, he takes off for home and is able to score. Buckholz, the pitcher, having to pick it up in front of the Mariners' dugout. Good base running from Jaso. Again, pays off for the Mariners, and the struggles for the Red Sox continue.
So no RBI. Jaso scores on an E8. Smoke down to second on save.
Red Sox sixth in fielding, so not bad fielding club, but that was a mistake.
Trainer coming out.
Taking a towel out to the mound. Now he doesn't want it. He doesn't want any part of it. He's had enough.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Seattle Mariners. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Seattle Mariners. Smoke down at second. 1 out. Franklin Gutierrez got it started with an infield hit. Scored on the Jaso RBI single. Outside to Olivo, fly to left field his first time.
So Buckholz cruised along through the first 3 innings. Had to work hard in this inning, throwing a lot of pitches, giving up some hits.
3-1 Mariner lead, 1 out.
You can see Buckholz kind of jams his hand in there. Wasn't sure where the ball was. He was trying to keep it from going into that gap where the Mariners come out to go to the on-deck circle.
Broke some skin. Left hand. The 1-1 count here to Olivo. Back up the middle. That's a base hit. Ellsbury charging. They'll hold Smoke at third. Throw cut off by Pedroia. Olivo checking in with a base hit. 4th hit this inning for the Mariners.
Buckholz staying away from Olivo. As you take a look at our McDonald's Supermo, again, this is a little cutter that he runs away from Olivo. It's 90 miles an hour. He reaches out, and it's a line drive into center field. Carlos Figueroa a chance to pick up an RBI. Another 1st and 3rd situation for the Mariners here in this inning.
Big fella coming up, maybe puts an exclamation point on this bad boy. 1 out, 2 on, 3 in. Popped up to third. Hit it hard. Foul ball.
Flags blowing from the left field pole out to the right field side of the ballpark. So yesterday, the towering home run, an impressive home run that he hit. He gets it up in the air that way again. He has another good chance to have it right out of here.
Trying to head on here with 1 out, 2 on. 3 runs in. Ground ball to the shortstop Iglesias. Bobble, throw to first. Everybody safe. Smoke scores. 4-1 Mariners. Fielder's choice, E6.
Well, with 1 out, Carlos should pick up an RBI there. Mariners pick up another run by a mistake from the Red Sox. Not sure they would have been able to turn 2, but they certainly should have had an out. And Iglesias You take a look at it. It was going to go to second, bobbles, and then goes to first. Figueroa, for the big man, he can run. He's able to beat it out at first base.
Smoke scores on the play. Good inning here for the Mariners. Runners at first and second.
Carlos pick up an RBI.
Brendan Ryan, one out, trying to keep it going. Eighth hitter to the plate. Iglesias stop, throws the one for Pedroia. That's a good looking double play. Boy, he redeems himself there. That was a beauty, but the Mariners have a big inning as they get 4 runs on 4 hits, leave a couple. 4-1 Seattle. Inning. Time now for the AT&T trivia question. Which state was the first in the U.S. to make Labor Day an official holiday? Washington, Oregon, Idaho, or Montana? That's certainly a great regional question.
I used to know that too.
That had to have been in 3rd grade civics up this way, right? Once shown. Strike taken by Mike Aviles, who struck out his first time. Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Montana. Just for the heck of it, I'm going to go with Montana.
I'll go Idaho.
All right. Past the diving Seager, base hit.
Vargas had plenty of time in the dugout as the Mariners were scoring runs, picking up 4 runs in the bottom of the 4th inning. And Vargas, after giving up a run in the first, has been pitching well, but that's a leadoff base hit. See if he can get himself a double play ball. Like to get his guys back in the dugout as quickly as he can and swing the bats.
8 men to the plate, get the 4 runs on 4 hits and help by an error by Boston. There's Kalish. Ball 1. Ryan got an infield hit. Shortstop, deep shortstop last time. CenturyLink high-speed pitch. Buchholz, 93. Vargas at 90. Seager, gonna get 1. Try for 2. Don't get it. They get the lead runner. Vargas coming off a loss at Minnesota and a no decision at the White Sox and here at home. At Minnesota's last victory was at Anaheim, 4-1 back on the 12th of August. Jose Iglesias. Struck out looking his first time. Early results in AT&T Trivia contest. Oregon getting the nod right now. I went with Idaho. I went with Montana.
Iglesias, well, some double play. He just turned after making the mistake with the bobble.
That's as good a shortstop delivery on a hard hit ball that we've seen this year. It's a terrific play.
Yeah, he was able to get rid of it quickly, and it was an accurate throw.
Yeah, right there. I mean, perfect.
Perfect. Fine double play.
Vargas got him 0-2. 1 out, 1 on.
That being said, he's still looking for his first base hit since being called up. 0 for 15. Struck out looking his first time up.
Vargas is set the 0-2. Runner goes. Swung on. Comebacker. We got the 1 out at first. I'll take it there. 2 outs. With Kalish down to second. 2 down as we get back to the top of the order. Catch Mariner Baseball and big savings when you head to the ballpark Wednesday, September 19th for Safeco Insurance Grand Slam Family Package Night. Mom, dad, whole gang. Pick up a ticket, Pepsi, and a hot dog for as low as $15. You can't beat it. Get your ticket. And big savings, go to mariners.com/specials. Red Sox would really love to have Big Papi in the order here. He's on the DL again, a .318 campaign for him. 23 homers, 60 RBI that leads the ball club. He's had an Achilles heel problem. He had that problem when he was here, and it was further aggravated after they left Seattle in that last series, which was June 28th. Through July 1. Here's Siriaco. Goody coming in. Ackley going back. Here's Thames, and he's on the spot to make the catch. Well done. No runs, 1 hit. No errors, a man left. Bottom 5 coming up. Mariners offense looking to click again. 4-1 Seattle.
Right now, 4-1 over the Red Sox. Hi, everybody. Angie Mentink here at the Ford Sports Desk. Meantime, the Angels left Seattle and headed down the coast to take on the Oakland A's. And this series, huge for those Angels. In the 3rd inning, Torrey Hunter takes a hack at this ball, and it makes its way over the wall in left field. Torrey Hunter's been on a tear lately. The Angels are taking it to the A's early, 5-0 in the bottom of the fourth. It's their Sterling Bank score, guys.
All right, Angie, this month is going to be crazy in the AL West. Look at these standings. Angels trying to fight their way in. Mike Sochi said, I don't care what door it is. We want to go through one of them.
Just get there, right? That's all you need.
2-0 to Ackland. Another thing Mike was saying, talking about the AL West, he says, you know, we don't get enough credit out here. He said, from what was it, from the first part of from 2000 to 2010, best record, and he had somebody look it up. AL West had the best record of the three divisions. Center fielder Ellsbury taking charge.
I'm not surprised by that. You look at what the Rangers have done lately, and then what the Angels had done before that.
And then the A's had that nice little run.
And the Mariners have started off.
Right. So I said, it was even some of his own writers, Sochi was talking about, and guys back east. He says, hey, man, you can talk all you want about the Yankees. Here's a look at the AL West right now. He said, talk about the Yankees and the Red Sox all you want. For the better part of that decade, it was those two. Tampa Bay was down in the dumps trying to figure it out, trying to get together, and Baltimore wasn't anything. And Toronto had its run in the 90s. So he had the two. He said the Yankees and the Red Sox were beating up on everybody else, but he said, you come over in this division, he says, you're fighting it every night. Here's the East. Baltimore game back. Toronto's pitching. Toronto would have been in there. They're pitching early on. Remember, they lost 3 of their 5 starters in about a week's time. Here's Goody. Infield hit, run scored back in the fourth. Mariners sent 8 men to the plate, scored 4 times on 4 hits. RBIs by Jaso, Smoke, and Figueroa.
But the Tigers taking care of the White Sox. That was a big series for them.
1-2. Detroit, half game back right now. Couple of good ball clubs. And the Mariners, what? They took the season series from Detroit.
The White Sox will host Minnesota starting tonight.
Got Duno pitching for Minnesota and Santiago for the White Sox. Detroit lost this afternoon 3-2 to Cleveland. That was in Detroit. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2, the count to Gutierrez. Drives it to right field. Cody Ross, good coverage out there, 2 down. Bring up Kyle Seager. 2-1 pitch. He was hit by an inside offering from Clay Buchholz.
Also had a base hit in the first inning. Got a curveball and was able to line it in the left field for a base hit. So Kyle 1 for 1 on the day. He's kind of unraveled for Buchholz after he hit Kyle with that pitch in the fourth inning.
Sure did. RBI single, fly out, a base hit. 6-4 fielder's choice and an RBI. Atlanta beat Colorado 6-1 down in Atlanta. Miami beat Milwaukee 7-3. Cardinals beat the Mets 5-4 National League action. Washington wins again 2-1 at home against the Cubs. City of Strasburg's down about past 2 to 3 starts. Look at this day here in Seattle. Simply gorgeous.
I think they said the 12th would be the last start for Strasburg.
Now, if you were right behind, if you're just coming to the ballpark, come up the steps and you're right the main concourse, this is the view you'd get. 2-2. Two outs, a 2-2 count to Seager. Way outside. So's on deck. RBI single his last time up. Red Sox broke on top in the first. 2-out RBI single by Cody Ross. Mariners came back with 4 in the fourth, sending 8 men to the plate. Payoff to Seager. Now, good inning for Clay Buchholz, who just turned 28 on August 14th. 1-2-3 go the Mariners in the fifth. 4-1 Seattle. TV trivia question: which state was the first to make Labor Day an official holiday? I went with Montana. Mike went with Idaho. Fans went with Oregon. You guys were in civics class that day. Survey says it was Oregon in 1887. President Grover Cleveland signed a law 6 days after the Pullman strike ended. On railroad action there, that's right. Look for the Union label. Remember that commercial back, was it back in the 80s? That I ran that, I think it was the International Ladies Garment Workers. It was their theme song. It was heavily promoted 20, 30 years ago now. Here's Ellsbury, product of Oregon. Oregon State product, and he fouls one off. 0-2. Jacoby, soft line drive to Smoke and a ground out to Smoke. So 2 years ago, he had that huge collision with Josh Bard at the plate here. I think it was on a Sunday afternoon. Each row throw him out. Unbelievable collision.
Josh has to have him by what, 40 pounds?
Every bit. Center field. Gutierrez fighting Sun and retires the Boston center fielder for the first out.
We'll bring up Dustin Pedroia. Pedroia 1 for 2, had a double, scored the 1 run for the Red Sox. That double coming back in the first inning. Scored on a base hit by Cody Ross.
Rookie of the Year MVP a few years ago. Good player. Really good player. Again, not the same Red Sox team we saw back in late June. David Ortiz. He's on the DL. Adrian Gonzalez, Nick Punto traded. Carl Crawford traded. Josh Beckett traded. They all go to the Dodgers. And Will Middlebrooks is hurt. Kelly Shopik to the Mets. Brent Lillibridge was with the team at that point. He's since moved on. He's fouled back. We just saw him with Cleveland.
Yeah, with the Cleveland.
So, matter of fact, we saw him with the Did we see him with the White Sox, the Red Sox, and now Cleveland this year?
He's been traveling.
One out, nobody on. 1-2 to Pedroia. Pedroia, the American League MVP, Gold Glove and Silver Slugger Award in 2008. Three-time All-Star.
4 ground ball outs, 8 fly ball outs for Jason today.
Crafty pitching there, 3-2.
And he had him set up for that pitch, trying to pitch him away and then pop one inside on him. There's Cody Ross waiting, 1 for 2, deserving in the 1 run for the Red Sox today.
Took a little off. Do it again. Padres at the Dodgers starting at 5:10 Pacific. About an hour and a half, you got Minnesota at the White Sox. His day's made. All right, put it in the file.
That's right.
Through the hole, base hit for Pedroia. Boy, he was bailing on that, got the barrel to it. Picks up a base hit, his second this afternoon. Kings Court, it's back in session this Friday. Mariners Ace is going to be taking the hill against the A's. That's a big matchup now. It's a 7:10 start time for $30. Grab a seat in the Kings Court, a T-shirt, and a K-card. Make your plans right now. Spend your Friday night with us here at Safeco Field, cheering on King Felix and the Mariners. Get your tickets at mariners.com. Cody Ross, runner goes, throw to second. No. In there safely is Pedroia with his 13th stolen base.
He gets a decent jump at first. I thought Olivo had a chance to throw him out. Miguel not able to get a good grip on the ball, ended up throwing it in the dirt. At that point, Ackley just trying to keep it in front of him, does a good job of that. Gave up a little bit of his body to keep it from going into center field.
17 for 58. Olivo throwing out would-be base stealers. One to Cody Ross. Phillies beat the Reds 4-2. Texas 8-4 over Kansas City. Tampa Bay 4, Yankees 3.
Pittsburgh loses again to Houston.
Man, oh man. Houston started the day 40.5 out. There's a strike. We'll see the Astros plenty next year when they move over to the American League West.
Pittsburgh lost 4 in a row now. With that loss to Houston, yeah.
One and two. Back. Pirates have lost 6 of their last 8 games. Not helping their postseason cause. Couple of good second basemen there. Ackley and Pedroia. Got a 1-2 count here to Cody Ross. Pirates are hanging 2.5. Dodgers in front of them. Atlanta +3 on St. Louis. Looking forward to that one-game playoff.
So am I. That'll be a lot of fun.
And what do you think? Well, it depends on how your rotation's set up. I mean, do you have to juggle it as you're coming down that last 4 or 5 games, or you just play it the way it is?
The way it's looking, I think you're going to end up being stuck playing it the way it is. You can't set your rotation up for it because you're going to have to play to get in it, and it's going to go down at the end. So I think you're going to have to just throw whoever is available at that point and run them out there.
Ross has gone on to strikeout, 2 outs. So you could be looking at your number 4 or 5 guy. Hey, big boy, we really need this.
Yeah, and then the flip side of it, if you have your bets going, that's the good news. But if you make it through that game, then you're in trouble the rest of the way around because you can't set anything up for it. So you want to get in. It would be nice if you could get in and be able to set things up. That won't be for the case for the clubs that are in that second wild card spot. I can remember back in '95 we had that one-game playoff. It was great because Randy was pitching for us, but it just kind of messed everything up the rest of the way through.
Good point. Way outside to Gomez. The Braves, in terms of trying to catch Washington for the division, started today 6.5 out. They might be in a little bit better position.
Right.
To set it up.
85th pitch coming up for Jason.
I think it's some good pitches. 1 and 2.
Twenty pitches. Still in good shape with his pitch count overall, working here in the 6th.
4-1 lead. Mariners got 4 in the 4th inning after the Red Sox got on the board in the 1st inning. Time call. A crowd of about 20,000 plus thought that was a strikeout.
Well, certainly close enough to get the call, but Jason will have to throw another pitch.
29-year-old lefty from Apple Valley, California. 2-2. Runner at second, 2 outs. Popped it up. Gutierrez is there for the play. That'll do it. Nice inning by Vargas. Gives up a base hit to Pedroia. No harm done. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Mariners looking for more. They get a 4-1 lead.
Sports is brought to you by Jack in the Box. Get the All-American Jack combo at Jack in the Box. It's a no-nonsense burger with fries and a drink for only $4.99 plus tax. And by ANA, Japan's leading airline, now operating a daily flight to Tokyo. Visit flyana.com. Guys?
Like to see the nautical youngster with a Mariner cap. He's having a good day, as are we. Happy Labor Day, everybody. John Jaso leads off here in the bottom of the sixth. Jaso, Smoke and Thames against Clay Buckholz. Pitch running away from John. John with a line out to the left fielder. Base hit and an RBI in the fourth. They also scored a throwing error. He was at third. Fly ball to center field. He took a few hard steps down the line. Ellsbury's throw got away from everybody, and he scored.
And you look at that throw, I think Lavarnway, the catcher, probably should have done a better job of keeping that throw in front of him. 75th pitch for Buckholz coming up.
2-1.
Good play off the carom. Stay in front of it, use two hands, hit the play.
Textbook.
Yeah.
Blake Bevan and John Lester, the matchup tomorrow. Kevin Millward and Aaron Cook on Wednesday. Strike three call. Jaso gone. Back-to-back strikeouts. Buckholz has got 4 on the afternoon. Let's take a look at the Mariners calendar, brought to you by Sleep Country USA. We're in the middle of a good-looking homestand. 2 more with Boston. Day off Thursday. A's come to town. They're playing some outstanding baseball. Hard-hitting Toronto's up next on a road trip, and in Texas. That is a daunting task going down there. The way they are swinging the bat. Beltre hit yet another home run today in a victory. Fastball for strike to Smoke. First pitch swinging last time up. That was in the fourth. RBI single to right. Struck out his first time. Breaking ball hit foul.
Beltre has been hot carrying that club. He's doing everything he can to try to close up some ground on him, but he's just not letting him lose.
Tell you what, let's see, they were not long ago. What date is this? August 15th. They were 6 back. They start today 3 back. Broken bat, ground ball to the shortstop on the shift. 2 outs. Here we go. John Lester, Bellarmine Prep, be on the mound tomorrow against Blake Bevan. Blake looking to control that, get better command of the fastball. Curveball last 2 times, that was good.
He's had to make the adjustment because of that. His fastball command hasn't been there. Typically, Blake doesn't have any problems locating his fastball, but that hasn't been the case. A little out of sync. But it's fortunate for him his last outing. I give him a lot of credit going to the curveball. It was an effective pitch for him, making an adjustment to work his way through the game against the Twins. But hopefully that fastball command will be back for him tomorrow.
So Eric Thames, 2 outs. Nobody on. Mariners have had trouble with the American League East, a record of 14-23. Boston's really had a problem with the American League West, 7-22. 1-1. Good pitch here coming up. 2-1 for Thames. Consecutive days of day baseball for the Mariners. 2-1 pitch fouled off.
Mariners getting a taste of the old Cubbies schedule. All those day games. It's probably been nice for him though, being in town and having the opportunity to have dinner with the family and do a few things in the evening.
Not bad at all. 43rd consecutive day without rain here in Seattle.
It doesn't look like the rain's coming anytime soon. It's supposed to be nice an entire week. Come on out to the ballpark. We're back in the low 80s here in the next 3 days.
There's a guy with some old school. He's got a GP, Gary Payton jersey on the bottom of your screen.
I wonder if he plays defense like Gary did when he's down at the rec.
Not many do. The glove. 2-2 outside. Enjoyed seeing Gary up here in the booth last year to salute the Sonics Day. Thames looking to get going again. 0 for 2 today. He's got a full count. For his first hit on the homestand. 3-2. And he's aboard with a walk. First walk in the ball game. 2 outs. Gil Olivo, the hitter. Wednesday, buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. It's going to ring true to fans here at Safeco Field. Mariners will be taking on the Red Sox. 7:10 start time, not the 12:40 listed on the schedule. It's all thanks to BASF. First 10,000 fans receive a free bag of peanuts. And what's more, the bag is 100% compostable. All part of the Mariners' efforts to go green. So get your tickets, Mariners.com. Olivo, base hit the center last time up, 1 for 2. Fastball for strike 1. Tim Heavily letting us know that there's 21,641 fans here at Safeco Field on Labor Day. 0-1. Off-speed pitch. Given how the Red Sox are 11 games under 500, 15 out. Hearing the same bellicosity that we used to hear when the Red Sox would come here. Left field, drops down, base hit. Miguel Olivo. First and second, 2 outs here in the 6th.
And for Miguel, his second base hit. 2 for 3 so far. In an 0-2 count, gets a breaking ball. Buchholz leaves it up for him. He serves it in the left field. Solid line drive out into left. Give Carlos Figueroa a chance to drive in a run. And the Mariners today 3 for 6 with runners in scoring position, so they've done a good job.
RBI fielder's choice. Last time up for Figueroa.
You know, I like to see the guys hit the long home runs. I'd like to see Figueroa get a fastball one time out to right field and see if he can get one up into that upper deck. I think he can.
I'm aboard with that.
Yeah, I think he can do it.
I don't think there's any question. It's a matter of getting that pitch.
Started him off with a couple of fastballs on the inside corner. Just missed with one. That one catches the corner. A trivia question yesterday, the day before, involved Mo Vaughn. I remember Mo Vaughn getting up there. He hit one up there. Yeah.
God, you can't hit him. 1-1. I had a feeling that breaking ball was coming. 1-2.
After a couple of fastballs inside. Carlos was out in front of a changeup yesterday and was able to hit it out for a home run, even though he was fooled a little bit on the pitch. So strong.
Tremendous strength. Two on, 2 out. The 1-2 count. off the breaking ball. Fifth strikeout, second of the inning. Mariners have a 4-1 lead, and yeah, we were saluting you. The glove was a great one, and you look good in that.
Hi, everybody. Angie Mentink here at the Ford Sports Desk. The Rangers lead the division, but things are getting tighter as the days go on here in September. They were in Kansas City to face the Royals in the third inning. Josh Hamilton launches a solo shot to right center field, his 38th blast of the season. This is his second consecutive day with the long ball. And Dave, you mentioned it. Beltre hit one as well for his third consecutive day going yard. Rangers drill the Royals 8-4.
They are feeling it for sure. All right, Angie, thank you very much. These guys get on a run. They're positively scary. They bring up that young kid yesterday, and he homers. 19 years old, first AB, gets a home run. First guy to do it since Andrew Jones did it as a 19-year-old for the Braves.
We were talking about Beltre 3 days in a row. He's also hit for the cycle and had a 3-home run day. You talk about being hot.
And still making every play, the ordinary and the extraordinary plays down at third. Ryan Lavarnier. Lavarnier, the catcher. To the strike, 1-1.
Beltre, when he's standing up there, it has to look like they're throwing volleyballs up there for him to hit.
You've seen some of those swings he's put on it. I mean, he's hitting everything. It's going to be fun here in the American League West this last month. This one hit foul. Look out. Camera, ooh, they've got somebody.
90 pitches now for Jason.
Talking about the Rangers. Mariners go there, not this weekend or home, but the following weekend for 3, and then Texas the weekend after that. 3 games here. 1-2.
.117 season high for Jason Vargas with his pitches. First pitch strikes for him today. He's faced 24 batters, 18 first pitch strikes for Vargas.
Two pitch. Fist popped up. Mariners coming in 5 games under 500. One of the reasons they're 18-21 against American League West as opposed to last year. That pitch just misses. The Mariners were 15 games under 500 against the division.
Well, we knew that was an area that they were going to have to improve on. Taking steps in that direction.
Payoff here. Off speed pitch it down to Seager. One down. Mariner fans, sign up for Root Sports Red Alerts to get exclusive offers and giveaways, Northwest sports updates, and the latest programming highlights. Here's your text number, 733-733. Get in on all the action. Mike Aviles, base hit to left. Last time up, struck out. Pitch by Vargas, strike one. Strike two. The base hit last time. See him stepping in the bucket almost the entire time. He was able to get his bat to it. Base hit to left in the 5th inning.
He was doing it again in this at bat, and all the pitches are away. It's a good idea. Throwing 2 fastballs on the outside corner. That last pitch, a changeup. You see Charlie Furbish getting loose out on the pen for the Mariners.
Oh, 2. Loved by Vargas. Broken bat, 2. 2 down here in the 7th. Jason's got to be just inside. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
I'm sure, especially after his last 2 outings, needed to rebound. As you take a look at Josh Kinney getting loose with Furbish out there, and he's going to get it turned around. May as well do it here at home. He's pitched well here.
That might just work. Here's Ryan, base hit. Nice job by Kalish.
It looked like he did that on purpose,
I
didn't
don't
it?
think there's any question.
Unusual. Take a look at it as it bounces over Vargas. Brennan coming in with the barehanded play. Of course, he was playing deep at shortstop.
Man, that's a good job. That's the equivalent of a lefty pushing it at the second baseman. Come get it, pal. I'm going to win the race. 2-out base runner brings up Jose Iglesias. Strikeout looking, and a tapper comebacker to Vargas.
This next pitch will be 100 for Jason. De Jesus pinch hitting for Iglesias. Ivan De Jesus. He was part of that Dodger deal, wasn't he?
He is Ivan De Jesus Jr. His old man was a good infielder.
Yes.
Dodgers Cubs not that long ago. This is his first at bat as a Red Sox. '74 to '88. His dad played in the big leagues. Good player. Phillies, Dodgers, and the Pirates. Was traded from the Cubs to the Phillies for Ryan Sandberg and Larry Bowen. Driven by Ryan, short way to get the force. Nicely done. Good pitching by Jason Vargas. 7 strong innings. Got a 4-1 lead. corners. Here's John Jaso. Base hit to right. Cody Ross to the plate. That's offline. Gutierrez scores. How about Justin Smoke? Jaso eludes as Pedroia comes up empty. Throw to third. And Jaso scores. Gets a third and run scores in the person of Seager. And then Eric Thames. Little flip shot. How about this? And then watch Ellsbury with the throw. He uncorks a wild throw. The catcher doesn't do a real good job of protecting. Backed up by the pitcher. Another run scores. And then Figueroa booted here. They had a double play opportunity. Everybody's safe. Smoke scores. So a fielder's choice RBI for Figueroa. Meanwhile, Jason Vargas getting a handshake in the Attaboys. He goes 7 strong innings and holds the Red Sox to 1 run.
Good bounce back game for Jason Vargas today. Eric Wedge certainly enjoyed it. Jason struggled in his last couple of outings after he was on a really good run. As you mentioned, pitcher of the month for July and started off in August in great shape. His last 2 outings were a struggle. Good to see him come back, going 7 strong innings today.
Brendan Ryan swing and a miss. New shortstop. Staying in the game, he pinch hit top half of this inning is Ivan De Jesus Jr. Takes over for Iglesias. Ryan 0 for 2, ground out to third, hit into a double play. One pitch to Ryan outside. Ryan Ackley and Gutierrez here in the home 7th. 2-1.
Brendan's just had a tough time this year staying up the middle of the field consistently. A couple of good streaks when he's been able to do that. That's been tough.
2-2 here to Ryan. It's going to go just above, or might be close to our high home plate camera. Bounces off. Two and 2 to Ryan. He's got back-to-back strikeouts. Buckholz. It's his 6th of the ball game. Check out our Banner Bank building to the future. But Danny Holtzen. He was in action today for Tacoma against Fresno. 4 1/3, couple of hits, couple of runs. The walks, a problem they have been this month. 5 more walks in 85 pitches.
And he's had a real tough time with the walks. But getting moved up to AAA, guys, they're veteran hitters in the minor league level, making him probably get the ball on the plate a little bit more than he had to when he was in AA. More free swingers and prospects at that level.
Top of the order, Ackley 0 for 3. Go back to that 4th inning. Through 3, Buckholz, boy, he was in charge of giving up just 1 hit. He was up in infield, hit the Goody, then hit Seager, and then it all went downhill for him. See that front shoulder flying out with Ackley. 1 and 2. Josh Kinney warming up.
Times with Dustin, I think it's the cutter of Buckholz, trying to get to it and keep it off of his hands. All that's going to do is make a little bit longer swing for him, and he can stay back up the middle.
Six strikeouts, 1 walk given up by Buckholz. 6 strikeouts achieved, I should say. 4 runs, 6 hits. 2-2. Hot off of that one. Lavarnway goes down to Gomez. 3 strikeouts in a row. That's his 7th on the ball game.
Another off-speed pitch. Trying to rush to get to the fastball. Just take a look at our McDonald's Supermoon. This pitch will be down in the dirt. Actually swings over the top of it.
Franklin Gutierrez 1 for 3 with a run scored. Down the line, foul.
Like it'll be Josh Kinney taking over for Vargas. He's still getting loose in the pen. We look at the numbers for both starters.
Ball misses. Top of the 6th at Oakland. Angels 7, A's 2. On 1 pitch. Oh! There for strike. On 2 strikes. Down low, Chris Iannetta, the Angels catcher, 3 for 3, 3 runs batted in, batting 9th, and Vernon Wells in the 8-hole, 2 for 2, 2 runs scored, and 2 runs batted in.
A lot of production from the bottom of the lineup for the Angels. Still amazing. Look at that club. They were just here for that series, and you see that lineup, and you wonder how they've had some of the struggles they've had this year.
First month, they got off to the bad start. Really hurt them. 2-2. Strike 3 called. Goody's gone. Strikes out the side. 4 consecutive strikeouts for Buchholz. But the Mariners have a 4-1 lead.
Angie Mentink here at the Ford Sports Desk. And tomorrow, during the Mariners game against these Boston Red Sox, we have got something really exciting for you. It's the Mariners and Root Sports auction. All you have to do is go to mariners.com/root and start bidding. Here's some of the items up for bid. You can get a Felix Hernandez autographed jersey in baseball, watch BP and an inning of baseball in the Root Sports TV booth. There's also a Dustin Ackley autographed jersey in baseball. And how about Diamond Club tickets or tickets for opening day 2013? You can even bid for a visit to the Root Sports Center field set. Make sure you get those bids in starting at 6:30 tomorrow on Root Sports. Wait a minute. You go upstairs to Dave and Mike. You go out there to Brad and Bill. Nobody apparently, Dave, wants to come here to the Ford Sports Desk with me. Oh, well.
Well, we'll send them down after they stop by here. We'll put it on their itinerary. Jason Randy, Jason Vargas, outstanding performance.
Really good bounce back for Jason. Again, he struggled in his previous 2 outings, but he was terrific today. 7 innings, 6 hits, 1 run. It was earned. That came back in the first inning. Didn't walk anybody. Threw 101 pitches. 71 of those were strikes. Josh Kinney will now take over for the Mariners. Good fastball for Josh. He'll be 93 miles an hour and throw a lot of sliders and curveballs. Overall numbers a 3.98 for Josh.
You know what? He's gotten better pretty much every time out.
He has. He's been much better. Opponent's average just 183 against him. You see those walks. A lot of those came early for him.
Pryor and Furbush warming up right now. .30 count here from Josh. Top of the order: Siriaco, Ellsbury, and Pedroia. Strike. Charlie Furbush on the right, Stephen Pryor on your left. Full count now. Jason Vargas in position to win his 14th ball game. On deck hitter Jacoby Ellsbury. For 3 day for Siriaco. Payoff pitch. This one. Payoff pitch. Strike 3 called.
A drop down slider.
Yeah, we don't see that particular pitch from Josh too often. That's a good one.
Haven't seen much of it at all. And a 3-2 pitch to the leadoff hitter. You see him dropping down, throwing the slider from our McDonald's Supermo. You can really pick up the spin, and he just catches the inside corner.
Ellsbury stands in. He's 0 for 3. Make that the Red Sox 2 hits in the first. That was their only multiple hit inning. 1 in the second, 1 in the 5th, 6th, and 7th.
Red Sox have also made a couple of errors today. That's helped the Mariners out.
Foul off. Just tuning in, yes, these are the Boston Red Sox, not the Boston Red Sox that started the season. Check down to third. Alan Porter says he did not commit.
They have a number of guys that spent the majority of the year in Pawtucket in their lineup today. Ellsbury not being one of them. He's been on the DL.
Right field. Thames backing up, makes the catch. Mariners played 2 games in Boston. That was going back to May. Boy, you look at that line, that's totally different. Subscribe to MLB.tv today. Take advantage of new low pricing and see every remaining Mariners out-of-market game live online and on your favorite devices in HD quality. Visit Mariners.com to order and get more details. MLB.tv. Baseball everywhere. 2 outs. Josh Kenny in relief. Jason Vargas. First pitch to Pedroia. Ball 1. Pedroia, a couple of hits today and a stolen base with a run scored. 2 for 3. And back in May, we had a 2-game series in Boston. Vilas was leading off at that point. Breaking ball has it flinching out of the way. At Pedroia, Ortiz, Gonzalez, Middlebrooks, Ross, Nava, Marlon Byrd, who's since been suspended, and Kelly Shopik.
Yeah, I would say that things have changed quite a bit.
Fooled him again.
Rich Hill, left-hander for the Red Sox, getting loose in the pen.
Former Cub been around.
At one point, he was closing for the Red Sox, wasn't he? Things were going so badly for him, he had to close.
Former Cub and Cardinal was a starter back in the National League. 1-2 to Pedroia. Pitch from Kenny. Breaking ball way outside. Two. Full count. On deck here, Cody Ross. Sun-drenched crowd, 21,641. Three-two. Hammered. Deep left field. Down the line. Foul ball.
Well, after 3 straight sliders, Josh tried a 4th one, and maybe Pedroia was looking for it. Hung it, left it in the middle of the plate.
Kenny trying to finish him off here. 2 outs, nobody on in the top of the 8th inning. A 4-1 Mariner lead. Lost it. First walk by Mariner pitching today. Just the 2nd walk of the ballgame. Brings up Cody Ross.
And Josh has had to throw a few pitches in this inning. The next one will be 20 for Kenny. Cody Ross had a solid year for the Red Sox. I'm not sure they expected him to play as much as he had, but he's been going every day for him.
Not a big guy. Provides some pop. 19 home runs, 68 runs batted in. His 104th ball game.
For Josh, 20 pitches now, 10 strikes, 10 balls.
Big swipe at that one, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. In there for a strike. Now can he finish him off? He hit Pedroia ready to go, but gave up a walk. He's 1-2 now for Cody Ross, the cleanup hitter.
Sato Lamacchia, the switch hitting catcher for the Red Sox, come out on deck. Looks like he'll pitch hit if Ross can make it on base.
1-2. Down low. 2-2.
He's had to work. Hasn't been real sharp. 23 pitches, 12 strikes, 11 balls for Josh. Throwing a lot of sliders. That's normal for him.
2-2 pitch. Runner goes. Great break. Pitch. Taken for a ball. Stolen base standing up for Pedroia. That's his second today. That gives him 14 on the season. Back-to-back 3-2 counts run by Josh Kenny. 4-1 lead for the Mariners. 2 outs. Pitch to Cody Ross. Off the end of the bat. Wow, look at the English on that ball. Is that thing moving around or what? Kenny did a good job hanging with it. That'll do it for the Sox. No runs, no hits, no errors, and a man left to the home eighth. Mariners have a 4-1 lead.
Is brought to you by Snoqualmie Casino, Seattle's premier entertainment, gaming, and dining destination. By Sterling Bank, life is about the good stuff. Your bank should be too. Visit our new website at bankwithsterling.com. And by AT&T, the nation's largest 4G network. AT&T, rethink possible. Dave and Mike, back upstairs.
Thank you, Angie. Good crowd here at Safeco Field today. Red Sox in town. Second and final trip. Mariners have a 4-1 lead. Red Sox got a run in the first. Mariners answered with 4 in the bottom of the fourth. And it's been that way ever since. New pitcher taking over, the veteran left-hander Rich Hill.
Numbers for Hill, 2.51 ERA for him. Only 14 and a third innings pitched on the year. 13 strikeouts, 8 walks, opponents average 231. He's yet to give up a home run. Dave mentioned former Cub, was a starting pitcher for the Cubs, but now he's out in the bullpen for the Red Sox.
In fact, I believe last time we played at Wrigley Field, he started for the
correct.
Cubs. Kyle Seager, John Jaso, and Justin Smoke. 3-4-5 here in the bottom of the eighth.
Buchholz pitched pretty well for the Red Sox today.
Yes, he did. Came a little unglued after the hit battery hit Seager, and then there was 1-2 successive RBI singles, and later an RBI fielder's choice. Got a 1-1 to Seager. Got to hang in there against this guy. He's coming at you from a heck of an angle for a lefty hitter. There's Clay Buchholz work this afternoon.
7 innings pitched, 4 runs, only 3 of them earned. He did walk 1 batter, 8 strikeouts, 109 pitches for him, 72 of those for strikes. Defense let him down.
ball misses. 3-1 count here to Seager. Big Tom. Tom Wilhelmsen getting ready. Tom got a save yesterday.
He was a little bit better yesterday, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Been struggling the previous 3 outings, but yesterday was a little bit better.
Kept the shoulder in. Didn't look like he was overthrowing the fastball for the most part. Up high. Seager, good start here. The walk to the 8th inning. It's Thursday on Root Sports, high school football. Game of the week. It features Federal Way, the Eagles versus the Emerald Ridge Jaguars. It's a 7 p.m. start time. Don't miss your favorite local teams in action only on Root Sports. Gotta love the high school football.
It's struggling right now with his command. 6 pitches, only 1 strike. And if Jaso can take advantage of that. Jaso 1 for 3.
Right there for strike. Jaso 0 for 1 against Rich Hill.
Carpenter and Padilla ranking it up.
Mr. Ephus pitch himself, Vicente Padilla. Known in other circles as Mr. Hit Hunter.
Probably doesn't do as much of that now that he's in the bullpen. When he was a starter, though, you can almost guarantee it.
Runner goes. Throw down to second, not in time. So, Kyle Seager found himself in the back of the bag.
Almost slid past it.
Yeah, his 12th stolen base.
And he goes on first move. Doesn't try to read. He'll just takes off the minute he starts his move and throw up the line a little bit. Kyle had to reach back and hang on to the bag.
So going on first move as opposed to a read, the difference would be what?
Typically when the left-hander's out there, they'll lift that leg up, and as a base runner you'll take a look at it to see if he's going to come to first or go home. So you wait. There's a pause there to see which way he's going. Kyle that time, the minute the pitcher started to move, he didn't wait to read what his leg was going to do. He just took off and ran. So basically you're guessing that he's going to go to home plate and not throw to first. And I think that's pretty much the way the guys do it. Most teams do it these days against left-handed pitching. They'll just take a chance that he's not going to throw over. And the minute he makes that movement, and for lefties, they can't, once they see the guy run, they typically are not able to change directions. They have to go to home. And that's the reason when Kyle was able to steal that base without much problem.
3-2 here to Jaso. Slow breaking ball. He's aboard. Back-to-back walks by Hill.
Bring up Justin Smoke, switch hitter will turn around. Hit right-handed this time. Justin 1 for 3 in the game. Has a run scored and an RBI today.
Randy Neiman, pitching coach, making a visit.
Mariners 3 for 7 with runners in scoring position. They take advantage of these situations when a pitcher comes out of the bullpen, puts the first 2 guys on base.
Got to get something.
Yeah, have to get something. You're late in the game. Trying to add on to a 3-run lead.
You know it. Base hit, a walk or something. Somebody jacks one to get a new ball game. Smoke, he's 1 for 3 today. Struck out in the second, RBI single to right in the 4th. Ran out the short in the 6th. Batting right-handed. First time today. It's a natural side. Smoke, 195 hitter. On the right side, 4 of his 14 home runs have come from this spot. 1-0. One. Red Sox in the infield, Siriaco, DeJesus Jr., Pedroia, and Gomez, with Kalish, Ellsbury, and Ross in the outfield. Barnway behind the dish. 1-1. This is the big wrinkle. Another big slow breaking ball. 2-2.
Surprised he's throwing as many breaking balls as he has a good fastball, and from the angle that he's throwing his fastball, it looks like he gets some good sink to it.
2-2 pitch. Line drive. They get the double play. They do. Seager doubled off. 2 down. Runner at first.
Yeah, pinch hitter Trayvon Robinson coming out. Looks like he will pinch hit for Eric Thames. Thames was 0 for 2. Had a walk his last time up. That'll bring out Bobby Valentine. He's going to make a pitching change.
First Bobby Valentine appearance on the field here today. The embattled manager of the Red Sox. 4-1 Mariners. Simon's putting that together. 4-1 Mariners. We're in the 8th. As Bobby Valentine goes to his 3rd pitcher in the ballgame. And it's going to be Chris Carpenter.
Chris Carpenter hasn't made an appearance for the Red Sox, so he's going to get his feet wet.
How about this? He came over from the Cubs in compensation for Theo Epstein, the GM.
Really?
Big league debut with the Cubs last year, posted a 2.79 ERA in 10 games, all out of the pen.
Strange.
It's like when Ernie Harwell back in '51, I believe it was, he was traded from the Atlanta Crackers to the New York Giants. A player or two. Here's Trayvon Robinson pinch hitting. Ernie Harwell, the great Hall of Fame broadcaster, passed away a couple of years ago. Trayvon Robinson pinch hitting.
Good first pitch fastball, 93 miles an hour. Trayvon a little bit late.
There's his pinch hitting numbers, hitting .250 on the season. He has done well since being called up. One.
Haven't seen Carpenter, but showing a good fastball. That last fastball he missed with it, 95 miles an hour. Trayvon coming off the bench. Have to turn it up a little bit if he wants to catch up to that heater.
Carpenter coming off the DL, 60-day DL, back in the early part of the season after right elbow surgery. Worked his way back from rookie ball, single A, double A, and triple A. Here he is in the big leagues. That's a good heat. Movement and everything. 1-2.
There's Tom. Right now it's a save situation for him. Mariners 3-run lead, so Tom will come in and try to nail it down for him.
1-2 to Robinson. Runner goes. Ball taken. Football left. Throw down to second. Well off the line as it tailed away. Stolen base for John Jaso. He's 4 for 4.
Second stolen base of the inning for the Mariners. Kyle Seager had stolen before the double play, and now here is Jaso. Good jump. Throw again running back up into the runner. Shortstop De Jesus having come off of the bag to go get it, keep it from going into center field.
2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs made at second for Trayvon Robinson. Pinch hitting for Eric Thames. Trayvon will stay on. Probably they'll move Peguero to right, put Trayvon on left. Two. That's called moving your feet.
96 miles an hour at his feet.
Jeez.
Take a look at our McDonald's Supermo. Is this going? Looks like it has a chance to get the back foot, and Trayvon just able to get it out of the way. Good play by the catcher. Just spiked a fastball at 96.
Three-two pitch. He's aboard. 3 Red Sox pitching walks issued here in the 8th.
I'll bring up Miguel Olivo. Olivo's had a good day. He's 2 for 3. Base hit up the middle and then hit a line drive into left field his last time up. Have an opportunity to drive in a run. Mariners 3 for 8 with runners in scoring position today.
Looking back, ground ball. Siriaco will win the race to third base. Well, here we go. Last call. Comes the bartender, Tom Wilhelmsen, 4-1 Mariners.
Today's Tracer Technology is brought to you by the Emerald Queen Casino, the entertainment capital of the Northwest.
4-1 Mariners, top of the ninth. First of three with the Boston Red Sox. Catch a new episode of Seahawks All Access this Thursday on Root Sports. Head coach Pete Carroll gives us his thoughts on the opener in Arizona. Plus, you're going to hear from Warren Moon, Pro Football Hall of Famer, on Russell Wilson's regular season debut. All this and more Thursday, 10:30 p.m. on Root Sports. First pitch to Scott Podsednik. You've got Carlos Peguero moving from left field to right field. Trayvon Robinson stays in the game. He's in left field. Scott Podsednik pinch hitting. He's pinch hitting for Mauro Gomez. James Loney's on deck, recently acquired from the Dodgers. 1-1.
And for Tom, fastball in the upper 90s for Wilhelm. Some good curve and a changeup. You look at his overall numbers. Looking for his 23rd save of the season, a 2.66 ERA for Tom. 25 walks to 71 strikeouts.
Fouled off.
Good fastball for him at 97. Gone through a little stretch there, 3-game stretch where he was struggling with command of his fastball. Tom's been really good all year, but struggled a little bit on the road trip. Looks like he's starting to get it together.
He's got Podsednik, the veteran, at 2-2. Check swing, ground ball. Seager throws out Podsy, 1 out.
Going to have another pinch hitter. It looks like James Loney, the former Dodger, going to pinch hit. For LeVarn Way, the catcher. Loney pinch hitting.
Some good years with the Dodgers, but they were looking for a lot bigger years than what he gave them. And
no, just didn't show the power numbers.
Yep.
He's an excellent defensive first baseman.
First pitch to Loney. Breaking ball for a strike.
27 at bats with the Red Sox. In 296 with 1 home run. Hasn't had much success career pinch hitting, though, just a 169 average.
254, 4 homers, 33 runs batted in for the Dodgers. 0-1. Fouled off. Oh, and 2 here to James. Tom comes back with a breaking ball. Hit to Ackley. Backhanded. Booted. Stays with it. Throws. And coming off the bag to make the catch was Smoke to keep it in infield in E4.
Take a look at a little backhanded play. It looked like Dustin had it. And he had it in the heel of his glove and then dropped it.
Ackley's 5th error of the season.
Bring up Mike Aviles, designated hitter today for the Red Sox.
First error today for the Mariners. Red Sox have made 2. Strike 1. Aviles today, strikeout, base hit to left, and a comebacker to Vargas. Smoke. There's 1. Wilhelmsen covering. Oh, he dropped it. That was an inning-ending double play, but Big Tom could not hold on.
Looked like Brendan Ryan gave him enough time to get his feet set and get turned around. Good throw by Smoke to the inside part of the bag. Tom is there in good shape, and you're right, he just dropped it. Couldn't stop his momentum. He was moving forward, and he just clanks it over at first. Good play by Smoke and Ryan.
See, when they do PFP, they don't do it under high stress and moving.
full speed like
right,
that. Yeah.
Exactly. Here's Ryan Kalish, 2 outs, runner on. He threw that pitch very angrily, didn't he?
Yeah, I think so. You'd really like to get Kalish here. You have Salta Lamacchia waiting on deck. He has some power. You want to keep him from getting to home plate.
(1-0) to Kalish. Runner goes. He'll get second on indifference. Avila's down second.
Kalish has had a good day for the Red Sox. 2 for 3.
(2-0) pitch. There's a strike. Free and easy. A lot different, right?
He's not thrown across his body like he was.
He had that run earlier. Boy, that fastball was just bang. Whip it in there. And a 2-1 count. 2 outs, runner at second. Mariners 4-1 lead. Pitch to Kalish. Ground ball, this should do it. Ackley, couple of hops, stays with it. And they get Kalish, and that's your ball game. Closing time here at Safeco Field. Mariners won it by the count of 4-1 over the Boston Red Sox. It's their 3rd victory this season against Boston. Williamson's 23rd save, and it makes a winner out of Jason Vargas, who goes to 14-9. We'll have more right after this here on Root Sports.